Okay, welcome in to the Yankees and Braves. Just finished up the Aces Lynx game. Just two pitches missed so far. We are here. Garrett Cole is on the mound for the Atlanta Braves as Drake Baldwin is out there right now for the Braves, leading off in the top of the first. So we'll get the starting lineups in just a second. Here's the 2-1. Baldwin fouls that back. 2-2 the count. So the starting lineup for the Braves with Drake Baldwin, Ronald Acuna Jr., Matt Olson, Michael Harris, Ozzie Albies, Mauricio Dubon. 2-2. Outside, 3 balls, 2 strikes. They have Yastrzemski batting 7th, Riley all the way down in 8th, and Jim Jarvis batting 9th. 3-2. Baldwin ground ball to second. Lombard throws to first, and Baldwin is down on the leadoff. Defensive alignment for the Yankees: Ben Rice the DH, Garrett Cole, Austin Wells the battery, Ivan Rosario at third, Lombard at short, Caballero at second, Paul Goldschmidt at first, then outfield Eloy Ramos in left, Trent Grisham in center, Spencer Jones in right. If we're talking about George Lombard Jr., has been pretty good since coming up to the majors. Hit a home run. Got a hit in every ball game that he's played so far, including last night, scoring a run for the Yankees on a walk. Now fly ball to Ryan Acuna, the first pitch, and 2 away for the Braves. So here comes Matt Olson to the plate with 2 away in the top of the first for Atlanta. 116 games, 269 batting average, 33 homers on the year, 71 RBI. First pitch misses high. Ball 1. One 0. Misses low over the middle. 2 balls, no strikes. Said Olson's 0 for 21. And a pitch called strike, 2-1 count. It's Olson. 2-1. Olson fouls it off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. Swung on a miss. Strike 3. 1-2-3. Go the Braves in the top of the first. We'll be right back as the Yankees are due up for the first time. All right, we are back. Yankees set to do up here. Chris Sale is on the mound for the Braves tonight. Still doing well at 37 years old. He's on 9 days rest. So leading off for the Yankees is Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch taken for a ball out inside. 1 ball, no strikes. So Goldschmidt, Eloy Ramos, Ben Rice DH, Ahmed Rosario, third baseman, batting 4th. Trent Grisham batting 5th. George Lombard Jr. batting 6th. Takes that one inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Spencer Jones batting 7th. Caballero batting 8th. And Austin Wells batting 9th. (2-0). That is grounded foul. (2-1). Called strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Elliot Ramos due up. 0-2. It's a ground ball up the middle and a base hit leadoff for Paul Goldschmidt to start off this ball game. Take a look at defensive alignment. Acuña's DH. Drake Baldwin, Chris Sale at the battery. Riley Jarvis at short. Ozzie Albies at second. And Matt Olson at first. So that's the infield, outfield with Dubon in left, Yastrzemski in right, and Michael Harris guarding that center field. Now Eloy Ramos coming to the plate. First pitch is a called strike. .263, 9 homers, 34 RBI. A 1. Ramos fouls it off, right side. No balls, 2 strikes. (0-2). And Ramos fouls it back. (0-2) to Ramos. Inside for a ball, 1-2. And that 1-2 outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. (2-2). It's a ground ball to third. Throw to second in time. Throw to first is not in time. So gets the force out at second. 1 away for the Yankees in the bottom of the first. Great play defensively there. Is Ben Rice set to come to the plate for the Yankees? First pitch, Rice fouls it off. Opposite side. So looking at Ben Rice last night. Blasted one off the wall. Drove in 2 runs to tie up the game. Then the Yankees won it in a walk-off fashion. They were down 2-0 entering the bottom of the 9th. Of course, that was delayed 2 hours because of rain. The 0-1. That one misses low. Ball 1. Here's 1-1. Called strike 2 to Ben Rice. And Rice ground ball to first. Stepped on the bag at first. Or did they? Or did... Nope, he didn't. Just gets the force out at second. So Ben Rice is at first. Let's see that again. Just gets the grounder. Well, no, they said it was foul, so Ben Rice still at the plate with the runner at first. And that is grounded to second. Underhand throw to second in time. Throw to first is in time to get the double play. So 4-6-3 double play. We go to the second when we come back. All right, we are back. Ronald Acuna, or Michael Harris leading off. It's like Jorge Posada, 5-time World Series champion with the Yankees from 95 to 2011 in the booth. That's a ground ball to first, and easy step on the bag there for Goldschmidt. 1 away. Now Albies at the plate, 19 homers, 259 batting average, 744 OPS. Now here's the first pitch to Albies. That one misses high, ball 1. Called strike. It's popped up foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, I was wondering why the Yankees game started on Saturday at 3 o'clock. It's normally 1 o'clock. They had the Old Timers game today at Yankee Stadium. 1-2 to Albies. That one misses high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two. Albies fouls it off. Now the 2-2 to Albies. That's a fly ball to left, and it will stay fair and out of play. It'll be a ground rule double for Albies with 1 out. Just stayed inside the line there. Lucky break there. So Dubon at the plate with a runner at second, 1 out. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Oh, 1. Dubon fouls it off. They'll go in the seats right side. So the 0-2. That is called strike 3. Dubon strikes out on a called strike. 2 away for the Braves in the top of the second. So here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. We're at second, 2 outs. First pitch, called strike. No 1. Yastrzemski fouls it off. Down an 0-2 hole now. .228 batting average for Yastrzemski this season in 99 games. Oh, 2. Called ball, 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's like Austin Riley is on deck. Still have Albies at second. And the 1-2. Check swing. They said he went. Yastrzemski is going to challenge. And here we go. And it is a strike. So the Braves will lose that challenge. We go to the bottom of the second with the score tied at 1. Or, excuse me, score tied 0-0. Okay, we are back. Ahmed Rosario comes to the plate for the Yankees. With the team and no one count. It's a ground ball. It's going to be a tough play for Sale. He's going to run to the bag himself and make the play for the first out. Now Trent Grisham comes to the plate, 209 batting average in 96 games this season. And driven to center, deep. Harris on the run, it's off the wall. And a stand-up double for Trent Grisham with one out in the second. So George Lombard Jr., just his fourth game of the season. He's had a hit in every game that he's played. He's got a runner on second. He has one home run that was in his debut this week. Takes a strike one. A 1. Lombard fouls it off. 0-2 now. So Lombard, 21-year-old rookie. Went to Gulliver Prep down in Miami. 0-2. Misses low, 1-2. Interesting for this week, when Lombard made his debut, his younger brother Jacob made his debut down in single A ball, and they both hit a home run on the same night. His parents were watching from Yankee Stadium on their phones. 1-2 to Lombard. That's fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jacob Lombard, he's in the Miami Marlins organization, his hometown. Of course, the son of former Major League player George Lombard Sr., who's been a coach with the Detroit Tigers since 2021. So that is low for a ball, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two to Lombard. Called. Takes a ball inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. We're from an 0-2 count to a 3-2 count. A 3-2. Fouls it off. Three, 2. That is fouled off. Good at bat here for Lombard. And he gets Lombard out on a swing and miss. 2 away for the Yankees as Spencer Jones comes to the plate. Now Spencer Jones to the plate, runner on second with 2 away. And Jones gets a base hit, gets past the second baseman, and a run's going to score. Grisham comes in. The Yankees lead it 1-0 to start. The RBI single for Spencer Jones up the middle. So Spencer Jones is 0 for 19 prior to that hit. So, and Jones is going to go into second, and he is in there. So Spencer Jones steals second. It's 1-1 to Caballero. Check swing. They said he went. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's see. That was close. Now the 1-2. Check swing. They said he did not go. Now the 2-2 swung on a miss, strike three. Caballero strikes out as we end the second. Still 1-0 lead for the Yankees. All right, we are back. Still 1-0 lead for the Yankees here. Yeah, one just outside. No balls, two strikes. Oh two. Outside, one ball, two strikes. One two. Swung on a miss, strike three. So Austin Riley down on strikes to start the top of the third. Now Jim Jarvis in the box here. Called strike, strike two. Jarvis only 29 games this season, only one homer, 239 batting average. And that is strike three. And Baldwin with the base hit to right field. And a 2-out single for Baldwin. Looking to rally here to get on the board. And that is a ball, one ball, no strikes to Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 1 lined out back in the first inning. Outside, ball called strike. One one. He fouled it off. It's in the air. And it is caught as that was Paul Goldschmidt colliding with Ahmed Rosario to make the play. So the Yankees with a 1-0 lead. They protect that lead. We'll be right back. All right, we are back with Austin Wells at the plate for the Yankees in the bottom of the third. First pitch misses low, ball one. Well, it looks like Acuna came off limping a little bit after the pop-up. That is ball one. 1-1. And Wells fouls it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, two. Called strike. Wells strikes out on the called strike 3. And we go back to the top of the order with Paul Goldschmidt. Now Goldschmidt with a single in the first. That one is a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and miss, strike 1. One to Goldschmidt. That's a fly ball deep to right. And Yastrzemski makes the catch on the warning track. 2 away for the Yankees in the bottom of the 3rd. As Ramos back to the plate with 2 away. And swing and a miss, strike 1. It's Elliot Ramos, not Elliot Ramos. Ramos fouls it off. No balls, 2 strikes. Now the 0-2 to Ramos. Misses low, ball 1. Ramos 0 for 1, reached on a fielder's choice back in the 1st inning. 1-2. Swung on a miss, strike 3. Ramos down on strikes. We'll take a break. 4th inning coming up. All right, we are back. Matt Olson at the plate for Atlanta. 0 for 1 with the strikeout. His first time up. And chaser there for Olson. 0-2 count now. Here's the 0-2. Misses high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's take a look at most consecutive games played. Matt Olson at 899. He is on the list of one of the longest streaks in baseball. So it'll take until the age of 43 for Matt Olson to break Cal Ripken's record. Now here's Michael Harris. First pitch misses high. Ball 1. Grind out back in the second, his first time up. 1-0. Harris, fly ball to right. Jones under it. 2. Make the play. 2 away for the Braves. Now Albie's back to the plate here. Swung and a miss, strike 1. Looks like I got some dark clouds over Yankee Stadium. So we'll see. That's outside and high. 2 balls, 1 strike. And down to second, throw to first in time. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th with the Yankees leading 1-0. All right, welcome back. So the Yankees still leading 1-0. Ben Rice is at the plate. So lead off the bottom of the fourth. His first pitch. Takes that for a called strike. Strike one. Round to a double play to start the game for Ben Rice. 0-1. It's a check swing. They said he went. Or no, they said it's a called strike. Of course, Sale in his 16th season, 10-time All-Star, 2024 Cy Young winner, had an 18-3 record, 2.38 ERA, 2.25, won the Triple Crown that year. 0-2. Low outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So this year for Chris Sale, 12-6 record, pretty good. 2.08 ERA. And swing and miss, strike 3 for Ben Rice to lead off the top of the fourth. So the wins leader, Chris Sale, still in the top 5. Tied for 4th with 12. Christopher Sanchez has 15. Mizrowski has a sub-2 ERA, 1.63. Sale's number 2 on that list. And in terms of strikeouts, Mizrowski leads in that, 195. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike to Rosario. Here's the 1-1. Misses inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ahmed Rosario. Two 2-1. Rosario pops it up, and Olsen is under it to make the play. 2 away for the Yankees. So Trent Grisham comes to the plate. He had the run that scored. And pitch. Called strike. Oh, 1. Said he did not go. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. That one misses low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two 2-1. That one misses inside. 3-1. And the payoff. Called strike. 3-2 the count. 3-2. Fouls it back. Stays alive. Payoff to Grisham. That is called strike 3. And he's not going to challenge. So that will end the 4th with the Yankees leading 1-0. All right, we are back to Dubon with a first pitch double, stand-up double for Dubon in the top of the 5th. On the first pitch of the inning, now Mike Yastrzemski comes to the plate. So here we go, runner on second for Yastrzemski. First pitch by Cole is low. 1 ball, no strikes. Yastrzemski 0 for 1, struck out back in the 2nd. One 0. It's a fly ball to left. On the run. And Ramos couldn't make the play. And Dubon is going to come in and score another double. RBI double for Yastrzemski. Braves tied at 1. Let's take a look at that. That was definitely a playable ball there for Ramos in left field. Let's see. So he drifts back. It looked like he hesitated at first. Runner on second, nobody out. Riley to the plate. That is line to right, another base hit. Yastrzemski's going to stay at third. That is a single for Riley. Runners in the corners with no one out. Of course, the Braves had their 9-game win streak snapped last night, blowing a 2-0 lead in extra innings. Looks like Manning on the mound. Speaking of blown leads, I caught the end of the Dodger game against the Diamondbacks last night. And a walk-off 2-run homer. Edwin Diaz blows a save for... Waldschmidt homer that won the game for the Diamondbacks. Edwin Diaz blew another save. Dave Roberts said he's not considering a change to the closer position. Edwin Diaz, when he was with the Mets, I think he was removed from the closer position more than once at one point. It's Jim Jarvis at the plate, 0-1 right now. First pitch, it's called strike one. Here's the 0-1. That's a called strike two. So the Yankees have Tino Martinez in the booth. That is a base hit for Jarvis. Another run scores. Yastrzemski's in. Braves take a 2-1 lead. Now here is top of the order, Drake Baldwin. 2 runners on with no one out. What's it called? Strike two. Oh, 2. Baldwin fouls it off. Oh, 2. Misses high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2 to Baldwin. Swung on a miss. Strike 3. 6 strikeout for Garrett Cole, but he's got 2 runners on in the top of the 5th. So Cunha Jr. at the plate. 1 away, runners on first and second. That one misses low for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Of course, Ronald Cunha Jr. trying to work his way back from an injury, missed a good chunk of the season. 1-0. That's a fly ball to right, and Jones makes the play. Nobody advances. 2 away. So 2 away runners at first and second for Matt Olson. 0 for 2 in the ball game. Takes first pitch for a strike, strike 1. Oh, 1. Fouled back. No balls, 2 strikes. Here we go. 0-2 to Olson. Called strike 3, and he is not going to challenge. We'll take a break. 2-run score for the Braves in the top of the 5th. We'll take a break. Be right back. All right, Lombard back up. Bottom of the 5th. Takes that for a strike. So it's a 1-1 count to Lombard. 1-1, swing and a miss, strike 2. A 1-2. Lombard grounds that foul. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that is fouled. Count still 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now Lombard's going to challenge, and he got it right. It was low outside. So the count is 3-2. And strike 3, Lombard's challenging again. And it is another ball, so he'll take first. 2 straight challenges, 1 for George Lombard Jr. So Spencer Jones up to the plate with a 1-1 count, or up to the plate with a runner at first. Nobody out. I'll check Lombard. Swung on a miss, strike 1. A 1. Outside, ball 1. The 1-1. And that's fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2. Jones fouls it off. Another 1-2 pitch to Jones. Just misses inside. 2-2. They said it did hit him, so Spencer Jones will go to first. Let's see, did that? Let's see. I don't think that hit him. And Atlanta's going to challenge. I don't think it hit him. No, he did not get hit. Well, let's see this close. I don't. No, I don't think he hit him. Let's see. Looks like Jones is walking back. All right, so the Braves will retain their challenge. All right, so Jones steps back with a 2-2 count, nobody out. Runner at first. It's 2-2. Misses low. Outside, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Caballero due up for the Yankees here. Payoff pitch. He fouls it off. Now 3-2. Jones. Fly ball to right. That's going to be in the gap between right and center for a base hit. And Lombard rounds third, going in to score. Jones is going to third. And an RBI triple for Spencer Jones. So we are all tied at 2 with an RBI triple for Spencer Jones. So second hit of the ball game for Spencer Jones. Now Caballero with the runner at third, nobody out. First pitch down low. Ball 1. Outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Two 0. Fouls it off. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's a 2-1. Fouls it off. 2 balls, 2 strikes for Jose Caballero. Two. Swung and a miss, strike 3. First out of the inning. So Austin Wells comes to the plate with a runner on third and 1 away. And a balk was called for Chris Sale. So that will score Spencer Jones. Chris Sale arguing with the home plate umpire. Now the manager comes out. And Sale is irate. I was confused there. So now Sale having a conversation. The first base umpire. Wise continues conversation with the home plate umpire. And now Walt Weiss has been tossed from the game. So Sale's still talking. All right, so it looks like Sale's going to go back to the mound. Home plate umpire Dan Merzel. Crew chief is first base umpire Dan Bellino. So let's see. I think it was the slight motion for Sale. It was a slight step up with his lead foot and then went back down. So they called a balk on that. And the Yankees lead it 3-2. So Walt Weiss has been ejected from the game, the Braves manager. So we will play on here, one away for Austin Wells. First pitch called strike one. Let's see. It's a slight twitch there. Let's see if he still does it on. Yeah, there's another twitch. And now lays to left and a base hit in the corner for Austin Wells. And a stand-up double for Austin Wells. Now we go back to the top of the order with Paul Goldschmidt. So I guess the initial twitch by Chris Sale. With that initial twitch you had from him, I guess he lifted his foot. Now Goldschmidt back to the plate, single in the first. So didn't do that motion. That one misses for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. So the Yankees offense for lefties, 4 for 8, 2 doubles and a triple. One 0. Called strike. 1-1. Goldschmidt fouls it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now the 1-2. Misses low. 2-2. Two two. Missed outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Three two. Outside, ball 4. Another walk for Paul Goldschmidt. Runners at first and second with 1 away for the Yankees. Elliot Ramos back to the plate. He's 0 for 2. Looks like Medeiros is warming up for the Braves in the bullpen. See how long Chris Sale has left. Already at 91 pitches. All right, so Elliot Ramos with 1 away. First pitch inside, ball 1. So the Yankees up 3-2 in this one. So on outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Now the 2-0 ground ball to short. Jarvis to second in time. The first is also in time. And in the 5th, the Yankees take the lead, scoring 2 in the 5th. We'll be right back after this. All right, back here, 3-2 lead for the Yankees. So Austin Wells ended the inning at second. So got the gear back on. It should be ready. So here we go. Michael Harris the third, or Michael Harris the second at the plate. Ground ball to second, throw to first in time for leadoff ground ball out. So Ozzie Albies to the plate now. Now for Albies, takes that for a ball, 1-0. And a double back in the second. Now the 1-0. Albies fouls it off. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Cole will toss that baseball away. 1-1. Called strike, 1-2. The knuckle curve. Here's the 1-2. Counts 2-2 now. 2-2 pitch. And Albies with a fly ball to center. Grisham's there to make the play. 2 away for the Braves. So another look at Garrett Cole. Another fast start for him. So here's Dubon at the plate. That first pitch misses outside. Ball 1. Garrett Cole 1 for 13. 5 strikeouts with the four-seamer today. So Dubon's 1 for 2 with a double and a run back to the 5th. And Dubon sliced that. Oh, what a play there! Ahmed Rosario with a spectacular jumping play to save extra bases. So an 8-pitch inning for Garrett Cole. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Or we're back, bottom half of the 6th, where the Yankees have a 3-2 lead. Ben Rice comes to the plate. One 0. Takes that one. 2 balls, no strikes. Chris Sale's still out there, 96 pitches. They did have someone warming in the bullpen for the Braves. 2-0. Ground ball for Rice to second, throw to first. In time. 1 away. So Ahmed Rosario, who made that amazing play to get the line out at third, at the plate here with 1 away. Takes that inside, ball 1. One 0. Fouls it off. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's a 1-1. Low inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Now ground ball, slow ground to short. Jarvis in time. So 2 away in the bottom of the 6th. Now it's Trent Grisham. 1 for 2 double in the 2nd and scored. First pitch, called strike. Oh, 1. Swung and a miss, strike 2. Now the 0-2. Swung on a miss, strike 3. Sale up to 103 pitches. And we will head down to the 6th. We'll head down to the 7th. All right, we are back. So we got a defensive replacement. Ryan McMahon takes over at third for Ahmed Rosario. Now a fly ball to left, right in the hands of Ramos. So let me check, make sure. Yes, McMahon did come in for Rosario. Yankees bench Jazz Chisholm. Someone taken for a strike, strike one. It seems like every time we do a Yankee game, Jazz Chisholm starts on the bench. Called strike, strike two. We also have Luis Garcia coming off the bench as well. And Ali Sanchez, backup catcher. It's bench for the Yankees. 0-2. Called strike. Or missed high. They technically a swinging strike. 8th of the afternoon for Garrett Cole. So the Braves available bench. They got Hassan Kim, Sean Murphy, Dom Smith, and Lane Thomas. Don't really expect them to use anyone here. As Jarvis steps in, maybe they'll use Kim off the bench. First pitch. It's a called strike. Jim Jarvis RBI single back in the 5th. He's 1 for 2. 0-1. Jarvis fouls that one off. No balls, 2 strikes. And called strike 3. So we head to the 7th inning stretch where the Yankees lead this one 3-2. Be right back. Okay, we are back 3-2 lead for the Yankees. The bottom of the seventh. So George Lombard Jr. playing well in his first week as a Yankee, and it looks like he is returning to the batter's box here. 2 defensive runs saved in 3 games this season. Now Victor Maderos instead of Lombard. Okay, so no, it is Lombard. Victor Maderos coming into the game for the Braves. So Chris Sale's afternoon is done after 6 innings. So count is 2-2. Now fly ball deep to right. Lombard is gone. Solo shot to lead off the bottom of the 7th for George Lombard Jr., his 2nd career home run, and the Yankees extend their lead 4-2. Where's a home run on his first major league hit. Back up, I think that was on Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. So definitely mentioned him on Thursday's show. 2nd career homer in 4 games. Now Spencer Jones takes the first pitch outside. One ball, no strikes. 1-0 outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Or excuse me. Yeah, 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Called strike. 2-1. Two one. Fouls it off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two. Oh, nearly gets Jones. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nearly identical to the hit by pitch that was overturned. Here we go, 3-2. Jones, fly ball to shallow center, and Jarvis is there to make the play. Went away. The bottom of the 7th. That was an opposite field homer to right for George Lombard Jr. Looks like Caballero just got a pitch clock violation. So he starts off in an 0-1 count. pitch outside. Ball 1. So looks like Danny Young is warming up in the bullpen for the Yankees. So that's 0-2. 1-2 outside. Check swing. 2-2. Outside 3-2. Payoff pitch. And Caballero gets a walk. So here is Austin Wells with the runner on first and 1 away. And it cost a strike. Aaron Boone is going to get out here. He might be tossed here too. Had the Braves manager ejected. Okay, so Aaron Boone walks away from that. So it was a pitch clock violation. Here we go. Caballero had a slow walk to first. The 0-1. Wells, fly ball, deep to right, and it is foul. So take a look at that again. So outside, ball 1. It's 1-2. Outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And fouled off. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Austin Wells. Looks like he's going to get a new bat. Now the 2-2. Fouls off. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes. So injury report, Carlos Rodon expected to pitch 3 innings tonight with AAA. Scranton Wilkes-Barre has been on the IL since June 30th with left elbow inflammation. 2-2. That hits him. So he did not go around, so he'll take first. With 1 out, runners at first and second for the leadoff man, Paul Goldschmidt. So the 8-9 part of the lineup for the Yankees has been productive so far in this one. I think that might do it for Medeiros. And Hefner is going to... That's Hefner to come in, the pitching coach, to talk to Medeiros. So this won't be a pitching change as Paul Goldschmidt comes back to the plate. So runners at first and second with 1 out for Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch, Goldschmidt fouls it off. The 1-1, outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's 1-1, and that is fouled off again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2. Swing and miss for Goldschmidt. He is down on strikes. Let's take a look at that one again. So 2 away, Elliot Ramos with runners at first and second. Medeiros steps off to look at Lombard. First pitch to Ramos. It's called strike. On 1, swing and miss, strike 2. Ramos an 0-2 hole here. Oh, 2. Misses high. Lombard goes to third, and he is safe. And a double steal there. Wells goes to second, and Lombard at third. One, two. Swung on a miss, strike 3. So the Yankees tied up with a George Lombard Jr. shot to right. So we'll take a break and we'll be right back after this. And we start the 8th inning. New pitcher in for the Yankees is still talking about George Lombard Jr. 4 hits in his first 12 at-bats, 2 homers, OPS of 1.30. Hedrick is in the game. Ground ball for Baldwin, but first in time. 1 away. So Brent Hedrick, 1.38 ERA, tied for best among AL relievers. So here is Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch to called strike, strike 1. And called strike, strike 2. It looks like Blackburn is getting ready for the Yankees. Outside, 1-2. So still 2-2. So here's the 2-2 to Acuna. He fouls it off, stays alive. So the Yankee bullpen. So 5 relievers used yesterday. Paul Blackburn has been used yet. Or Blackburn was not used yesterday. They had 5 relievers used in the bullpen. 2-2. Fouls it off. Still 2-2. It's 2-2 for Acuna. Fouls it off, stays alive. Long at bat here for Ronald Acuna Jr. Two. Fouled off. This has to be the 10th pitch of the at-bat, I think. Tenth pitch. Misses high, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Three-two. And hammered to left. Acuna is gone. 11 pitch at bat pays off for Ron Acuna Jr. Cuts into this lead. Braves trail 4-3. So that is number 12 for Ron Acuna Jr. with a 383-foot shot to left. So Olsen steps up to the plate here. Fouls off the first pitch. So he got one off the middle of the plate there. Just drove it to left field. Hedrick on, or Olsen on. Called strike. 0-2 the count. The 0-2 to Olsen. Pops it up, did not like that at all. It's driven deep. Grisham gets out into left field to make that play. 2 away in the top of the 8th. As Michael Harris comes up here with 2 away. 0 for 3 in the ball game. 20 homers on the season, 66 home runs, or 66 RBI. First pitch, swung and a missed. Strike 1. The 0-1 outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And it looks like Wells is going to challenge. Let's see. And that is a ball. He did not get that right. So each team now has 1 remaining challenge. One up into center field for a base hit. And Harris is there. 2-out single for Michael Harris, his first hit of the ball game. Now Aaron Boone is going to come to the mound. So first run allowed at home this season for Brent Hedrick. We will go. So Blackburn's coming up, and we'll be back. Welcome back. Still in the top of the 8th. Paul Blackburn comes onto the mound for the Yankees to close out this inning. So he has 3 straight scoreless appearances. They're hoping they can get him out here. Facing off against Ozzie Albies, he's 1 for 3. Fouls off the first pitch. Had a double back in the second inning. Here's the 0-1 for Albies. High outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. One one. Albies fouls it off. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the 1-2 fouled off. Albies stays alive with 2 away. Runner on first. Looking to tie the game here or take the lead with the homer. One two to Albies. Fouls it away to stay alive. Here's the 1-2. And fouled away. One two. Outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the first trying to check Harris. Does not get him. Two two. And that is fouled off. Third base side. There's a lot of long at bats this inning. Two two. And that's tapped to short. Steps on the bag to get the force out. So we'll go to the bottom of the 8th. When we come back, Ben Rice due up. And we are back. Yankees with a 4-3 lead. So we are midway through the 7th. So Ben Rice to lead off. Takes that for a ball, 1-0. New pitcher for the Braves, Danny Young. Returned from Tommy John surgery on July 3rd. 6.14 ERA. 1-0. Rice. Fly ball deep to center. Harris going back to the track. It is gone over the center field wall for Ben Rice, and the Yankees extend their lead 5-3 over the Braves. That is number 32 of the year for Ben Rice. So he gets a big insurance run there. So he won 11 games without a home run. First home run since July 26th, if you can believe that. That was against the Phillies. That was about 2 weeks ago. Ryan McMahon at the plate. Takes the first pitch for a ball. So it looks like David Bednar, the closer, is warming up in the Yankees bullpen. And that is it called strike two to McMahon. Definitely got all of it there to dead center. So McMahon checks that. 1-2 the count. So as you can see, we are having some technical issues with the scoreboard. And a swing and miss, strike three. So we're going to go off camera real quick. As you can see, the scoreboard is updated there. We're trying to get this figured out. Oh no, I was in the wrong thing. Okay. So here we go. Now we are all good. So Trent Grisham is up. 0-1 is the count now. So the count 0-2 for Grisham. It looks like the scoreboard, Athletics 3-2 lead over Boston. It's only the bottom fifth, and they have a runner on third. So that's 1-2. And called strike 3. So, looks like tomorrow Cam Schlittler is on the mound for the Yankees as they play Ron Acuna Jr. and the Braves. So Lombard back to the plate after hitting a homer back in the 7th. First pitch misses. Outside, ball 1. As a reminder, we do have WNBA action tomorrow as the Las Vegas Aces take on the New York Liberty. That is tomorrow at 2:30. So make sure to tune into that. 1-0. Swung on a miss, strike 1. One. And up the middle. Oh, diving play attempt for Albies. Couldn't get there. Oh. Lombard wipes out at first. Loses footing. Hopefully he's all right. Hopefully he's all right. So let me see that again on Lombard's base running. So he got that and then started running. His cleat got caught in the grass trying to get there. A little bit of a misstep. Yup. Just slipped a little bit. He's all right. Just his foot planted and so Spencer Jones coming to the plate. A 1. Down low, 1-1. This looks like Castro and Bednar warming up in the Yankees bullpen. 1-1. Outside, ball 2. Outside, ball 3 to Spencer Jones. He's 2 for 3 in the ball game so far. And ball 4, runners on first and second for the Yankees with 2 away. Now Caballero comes up to the plate. And that's inside, ball 1. Inside, 2 balls, no strikes. Outside, ball 3. 3-0. It's a called strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. Three, 2. That's popped up. First base side. That will go in the seats. Out of play. And Caballero calls time. Three, 2. And that is called strike 3. So last chance for the Braves in the top of the 9th when we come back. All right, we are back. Top of the 9th inning. Yankees lead this one 5-3 over the Atlanta Braves. So, of course, these two teams met in the World Series in 96 and 99, where the Yankees won both those World Series. Mauricio Dubon leads off the top of the 9th. Takes that for a strike. David Bednar in the game, looking to close out the game. 25-27 saves on the year. 0-1. And that's grounded to second. Go to first is in time. 1 away. Just notice you can still see the soccer lines. I think New York City played a game this week. Now Mike Yastrzemski is going to come to the plate. Grandson of Carl Yastrzemski from the Red Sox. 0-1. Fouls it off. No balls, 2 strikes. And now, here we go. The 0-2 pitch to Yastrzemski. It's a check swing. They did not go. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, two. Fouls it off. That misses up high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. Misses low. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And here we go. 3-2. Called. Ball 4. So Yastrzemski is on first. As Austin Riley comes to the plate here with the runner on. And of course the Yankees came back from a 2-run deficit in the 9th. Rays are going to do so again as Austin Riley comes on. He had a single back in the 5th. First pitch outside, ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And the 2-1. 97-mile-an-hour fastball, strike 2 on the swing for Riley. And swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 away for the Braves. They're down to their final out of the game. Now Dominic Smith is going to come into the game for Jim Jarvis, trying to get a boost here. The 0-1 misses low, 1-1. This one missed strike 2, and the Braves down to their final strike. One-two to Smith. Misses high, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two-two. Misses low, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Drake Baldwin is due up. Three-two. That is going to be a base hit. Swiss gap between second and short. And a run will score for the Braves. Yastrzemski comes in and it's 5-4. Now we go back top the order with Drake Baldwin. Just a reminder, next stream, later on 11 o'clock Eastern, Leagues Cup Toluca versus LAFC. It's at 11. Make sure to tune into that. So, Drake Baldwin set to come up here for the Atlanta Braves. Lane Thomas is going to be the pinch runner for Dom Smith. So Fuentes warming up in the bullpen for Atlanta. Drake Baldwin, he's 1 for 4, single back in the third. As we go 5th time around to the Braves order. Down to their final out. First pitch. Misses low inside. 1 ball, no strikes, and it looks like Wells going to challenge. And it is a ball. By 0.2 inches. Just missed off the plate. So use it or lose it challenge. The top of the 9th. It's a chop foul. 1-1. Five on the pitch clock. Bednar throws the 1-1 and swung on miss, strike 2. Braves down to their final strike. Here we go. 1-2. Baldwin from outside the zone, and Jones is there to make the play, and that will do it. The Yankees win this one 5-4 over the Braves. So, we thank you guys for watching this one as the Yankees get the win 5-4. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more. But in the meantime, join us later tonight at 11 Forward to Luca and LAFC Leagues Cup action. With Three's Crowd, I'm Preston Vargas saying so long and have a great rest of your day.